What if your car could tell you exactly what every trip costs you? Or explain what's wrong with it in plain language the moment something breaks? Or even help you choose your next car based on how you actually drive? That's what I'm building. Before I get into it, a quick note for those new here. This is the episode 17 of a long-term ownership project. 1 car, 1 million kilometers, real data. Check the channel description for more details. Now let me take you back to where this all started. Long before I had the car, I knew I wanted to drive a lot. That part was always clear. The idea of reaching 1 million kilometers came later. Then I found the right car. Then the documentary format on YouTube. Then the County Capital series. The point is, this project changed and adapted a lot from its initial shape. And it is still changing. One of the things that changed early on was how I collect the data. Right after I started, I showed you a spreadsheet I was building manually. Trips, fuels, costs, all kind of details. And it worked. But it wasn't going to work forever. Then I started thinking about adding more drivers and more cars to the project. But I realized very quickly that a manual spreadsheet wasn't going to be a good solution. Not for me and definitely not for anyone else. So I started thinking about something more automatic, something simpler, and something that could work for everyone. That's where the platform idea was born. So it all started with a spreadsheet and a problem. Because I was logging everything by hand. Every trip, every refuel, every cost. And while that gave me useful data, it was slow, error-prone, and completely unsustainable at scale. Then the OBD device arrived, and everything changed. Suddenly I had real data, automatically, detailed, linked to GPS data. No more manual inputs, no more guessing. And that's when I asked myself, if I can do this for my car, why can't anyone do it for theirs? So that question became the platform. But what really the platform is? Let me try to explain you as simple as I can. You basically plug a small device on your car. So right now I'm using the OBD device, but I'm looking into something more stable and more automatic. A device that connects to the car's CAN bus, so it works without phone dependency. And more important, it starts and stops automatically with the car. Either way, the idea is the same. It collects data automatically. Every trip, every kilometer, and every condition. You basically don't need to do anything. Just drive. Then that data feeds into a platform where you can see everything about your car. Consumption, costs, battery status if you drive an EV or a hybrid, error codes explained in plain language, and full history of all the trips. All of this on your phone or on your car screen via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay or on a website. But here is where it gets more interesting. You also get comparison. How does your consumption compare to other owners of the exact same car on the same type road and same conditions, same weather, and beyond your own car? How does it compare to other models from the same category? There's also a feature I haven't seen anywhere else. A tool that helps you buy your next car based on how many kilometers you drive, what type of roads you drive most, and what kind of car you're looking for. The platform suggests the best options for you. It then shows you potential problems, estimated maintenance costs, fuel costs, and all possible repairs over time, maybe over a period of 5 years or 100,000 kilometers. So before you sign actually anything, you know exactly what you're going into. I've been looking into something like this, and honestly, I couldn't find anything. At least not everything in one place, and not built around ownership data. That's the gap this platform tries to cover. Now I want to be completely honest with you and share what actually exists today. The data collection is real. Every trip since episode 10 has collecting RPM, battery health, fuel consumption by road type, GPS track, and costs. So the reports you have seen in previous episodes are real and generated almost automatically. But here's something that I haven't fully explained previously. The unstable version I kept mentioning, that instability was coming from the AI. And that is because the AI has been doing the heavy work of the reports, and it's been incredibly useful, but also inconsistent. From one report to the next, it would change the design, the calculation, and the charts. So there are no two reports looking exactly the same. What has AI proven though, is that everything I want to build is possible. It can be done automatically, repeatedly, reliably, and at scale. But to make it consistent and stable, that's what building the actual platform is for. So what doesn't exist yet is the platform as a product. Something that other people can use doesn't exist yet. So the interface, the user accounts, the multi-vehicle database, the community features, all still being built. What I'm showing now is the foundation, not the final product. So why am I telling you all this before everything is ready? Because I'm not building it alone, and genuinely, I don't want to. One of my brothers has volunteered to help me with the technical side, building the application. Like me, he's doing this in his spare time, because the project isn't generating yet enough to pay a developer. That will definitely change in the near future. But for now, we are building with what we have. And that's where you come in 3 ways. First, ideas. What would you actually use? What would make you install a device like this in your car? I want to create an ongoing brainstorm where every idea gets evaluated, developed, and where possible, built. The first beta release needs a short list of the most useful features. I can't build everything at once, so please tell me what matters most to you. Second, the feedback. When I show you early designs, early reports, and early interfaces, I need the honest reactions. What works and what doesn't. Also, what's missing. The implementation itself stays with me and the technical team, but the refinement, that's a collaboration. And the people who help shape the platform will know it and its features way before it is launched. When the beta version is ready, I'll need a small group of people willing to connect their cars and contribute with real data. Not hundreds of people, but a small focus group to help stabilize the platform before a wider launch. Supporting members get first priority if they want to. After that, I'll find a way to select a number of people from the broader community. Why not opening to everyone immediately? Because I expect problems. Scaling always brings surprises. A small group helps catch and fix those before they affect thousands of users. The Bigster is the car that starts this. But the platform isn't about Bigster. It's about every car, every make, every model. The goal is to build the biggest real-world vehicle database and multi-brand community in existence. And it starts here. What I'm asking for now are only 3 things. Please tell me the features you'd like to see in the beta version. Drop them in the comments. Every idea is welcome, but I'll need to pick few priorities for the first release, so the more specific you can be, the better. 2, if you are a developer or have technical experience, and also want to contribute, please do reach out. I'll open a separate conversation about this in the YouTube posts, so you can share your knowledge. And again, to be transparent, there is no budget yet. My brother as well is doing this pro bono in his spare time. But if you want to contribute ideas from a technical perspective, that's already very valuable. Rafal, you already started doing exactly that, and I really appreciate it. And third, if you own any car and you'd be interested in the early beta release, sign up using the form link in the description, as I'm building a shortlist. The more diverse the car, the more valuable the data. In the end, the platform is an idea becoming a product. It's being built in public, with real data, real feedback, and this community. I don't have a launch date yet, and I don't have a finished product. What I have is a direction and you. Feel free to use the comments for ideas, corrections, and opinions. The email in the channel description is there for you in case you want to reach me directly. If you watched this so far, you're already part of it. So thank you, drive safe, and see you in the next one.